Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Hope y'all are having a fantastic day wherever you are on this beautiful planet we call home. What's good, everybody? How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? Happy Wednesday, hump day in the building. Yay, yay. But what is good, everybody? Hope you, like I said, hopefully y'all are having a great day wherever you are on this beautiful planet. It is it's a rainy, not a pretty day outside, but it's a good day either way. Getting started a little earlier today, so the show might be a little slower, but we're gonna get in here and get it done pretty quick because I do got a funeral to go to today. But we gonna get in here and get going and get after it for a little while and get going pretty quickly. But yeah, welcome in. Hopefully y'all are having a great day. And yeah. It's been a good day. It's been a good morning so far. I've been busy, running around, getting everything set up and situated and everything, because tonight is the night where we have our first Grove Megaspace, starting off the summertime with our weekly Grove space. And man, oh man, do we got some announcements and some cool things going on. We got John G going to be in the building tonight for a little while. We got one special announcement that we will be bringing and breaking and going live and announcing in the space tonight. So you're going to want to be there for that. That's going to be 8:30 tonight Eastern time, 8:30 p.m. Eastern time tonight for our mega space over on Twitter. Speaking of Twitter, if you're watching over on Twitter, what's good? How y'all doing? Appreciate you. And do me a favor, hit that like, hit that retweet button, leave me a comment. Let me know you're there. And let me get rid of this socket here. There we go. Good enough for me. But what's good? Yeah, let's see who we got in the building. I think I got a comment over there. We got Talamoy coming in first in the building today. He's in my neck of the woods. Morning. Been going for a while at Fort Hood. It's like 3 hours away from me, not too far. Let's see, been going for a while at Fort Hood, Texas with my unit for 2 weeks. So glad to be back to hot. I've been missing a lot. What's going on with Growth? Man, a lot's going on with Growth. A lot. Man, we're going to get into that here in just a minute. But first, let's take a look at the overall market and see what the overall market is looking like before we jump into some Grove news and get into the space a little bit, or the stream. But let's get over here. Let me refresh, make sure we got the most accurate information up there. The overall cryptocurrency global market cap today is sitting there at a $1.06 trillion market cap, up almost a full % on the day. Bitcoin holding on to that 25,000. Ethereum sitting there in the mid 1,700. BNB having a little bit of a comeback, up almost 4.5% on the day. So not too bad. but not a lot of movement. We still got we're still pretty down on the week, but you're starting to see a mixture. You know, looking like Christmas over here on the charts. We got some greens, got some reds. The last day has been pretty solid. The last hour looking pretty good, but still down quite a bit on the week. So a good little mixture of things. You got Uniswap up 8% on the day. Not too shabby there. Kind of scroll down, see what else we got. But yeah, the day has been better. Having a better day around. Still the week not looking too good overall though. But you know, it's expected, especially when you got that much news coming out from the SEC. I think you know you got Gary Gensler and the SEC uh, saying that they're going to freeze assets on Binance US and all that stuff. And then you actually had a judge kind of rebuke that and say, "Nah, you're good. Let's get the negotiation going and start that moving." But well actually I got that pulled up here in just a second, so we'll get into that. Look at an article over on CoinDesk from that. But yeah, so overall, not terrible, not great. Not a lot of movement. Actually, you know, you got zero. It hasn't moved in the last hour, so not too bad. And we take a look at the chart here, see what it looks like on the overall. So days look actually pretty solid. Up a couple $100 on Bitcoin, 7 day. That is an uptrend. It is an uptrend. Not a large one, but it is an uptrend coming. So hopefully we can create that and build that up a little bit. Then zoom out of the month. It's been pretty rough. It's been pretty rough. But so we'll have to see how that plays out and see how what all happens with the SEC and their announcement. Look at Ethereum, see what they looking like over here. Day not too kind of the same. The 7 day boom, on the back of the news, and then really some sideways consolidation for a while. And we'll look at the month where yeah, it just doesn't look pretty over the last week or so, but not too terrible. Not too terrible. It had been holding on to that 1700 for a while, or that 1800 for a while. So now we're consolidating in the 1700. So we'll have to see how that plays out as well. BNB really has been the one taking the biggest hit, I think, because of all the announcements and stuff. But I will say, after yesterday, Binance US was announced that assets would be frozen, and that has actually been rebuked and turned around. So now that they will not be frozen, and they'll be able to trade as usual. But if you look at the 7 day, coming up here from 260, big drop down. So we're trying to build that back up, trying to get that back up there. We'll have to see how it goes, but yeah. But that's kind of the overall market we got going on right now. We can actually jump over and take a look over at DEX Tools, follow the projects that we've been looking at over there, because I think they're having, if I'm not mistaken, you got some green over here. You got Pepe moving pretty solid. You got PSYOP up 25%. You got Ben moving 11, but you got Grove over here looking pretty solid. I think we were at what 20 cents the other day, and here we are. On the Ethereum side, up 25 cents. And then you got Grove on the BNB side, up 8% on the day, doing pretty good. I got it on the week. That's why it looks so weird. That'll help us out a little bit. But yeah, so nice little pump. I don't call it a pump, but nice little run that we're having right now. So up almost 9% on the day, and doing pretty good. Sitting there holding on to that 25, almost 26 cents. So not too shabby there. Not too shabby there at all. But yeah. Hambone in the building. What's good, brother? Like, subscribe, and join Just a Cool Club. Absolutely. Please, if you haven't already, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Join the conversation. All you got to do is hit the subscribe, wait 60 seconds, and you're in there. Love the new pic of JustAman in a snazzy suit. Where did you see that at? Where'd you see a snazzy picture of me in a suit? I don't. Did I post one of me in a suit? If I did, all right. Actually, I'm about to put that suit on here in a little while. But yeah, man, appreciate you, brother. appreciate you for coming in here and hanging out with us as always. But yeah, let me know where you saw me in a snazzy suit at. Now I'm curious as to where I was in a snazzy suit. I'm curious, but anyways. Oh man. But yeah. So we got some news going on. We did have Binance over here. Let me get over there to CZ and take a look at what he's been has been tweeting and going on about. But yeah, we did know that the SEC was trying to freeze the assets, but we did have a judge come back and say, "Nah, you're good. Uh, Trading as normal. Keep it going. We're doing all right." I'm trying to find it actually. CZ been kind of busy over there tweeting. But yeah, it's pretty wild watching hearing and watching and seeing all the SEC Gary Gensler stuff. There's been some videos of him when he was in front of Congress. We've watched those videos of congressmen kind of just having their way with him. But but yeah, so we'll have to we'll try to check in on that and see. There was one video. I don't know if I had it, and I don't know if I lost it. I don't know where it went, but it basically was just I think I know who did that. They go over here to Rodney, the homie Rodney. I think he put a video out the other day of just all of uh some of uh the congressmen. They were kind of going at it, and how Gary Gensler could not answer literally any of the questions they were asking. It was kind of funny. I'm trying to find it if I can find it. Rodney tweets like every 30 seconds, so it may be difficult. You know what? Let's do it this way. Media. Let me see here. Let me see here. Maybe not. Maybe not. I don't remember where it was at. I saw that. I thought it was Rodney, but might have been somebody else. I'll try to find it again, and we'll try to get it on there. But yeah, with all that, we did see that the SEC filed to have assets frozen, and it looked like it was going to go through, but a U.S. judge rebuffs SEC request for Binance U.S. asset freeze for now. The federal judge ordered the Securities and Exchange Commission and Binance lawyers to keep negotiations about limits on the company, reporting back to her on by Thursday. So that is a good thing. We got to keep the negotiation going. But the federal judge overseeing the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission case against Binance and Binance US declined to order a temporary restraining order freezing the U.S. trading platform asset. That's good news. That's good news. Kind of why I think we've been seeing the last day or so, kind of an upward trend. That would allow the U.S. arm of the company to continue doing business while hashing out restrictions with regulators. If two sides can agree on limits, Judge Amy Berman Jackson of the D.C. District Court said there's absolutely no need for a restraining order. In the meantime, the judge ordered Binance US to provide a list of business expenses to the court and ordered parties to continue negotiations. The status update is due by close of business Thursday. So that's pretty good news. Binance US is able to continue trading. The platform is still able to trade and all that. There's been no freezing of the assets at the moment, and they have to come back tomorrow. But they do have to provide, business expenses and things like that. So we'll have to see what comes of that, and see by tomorrow. So maybe Friday or even next Monday we'll have a better understanding of what's going to go down and how that's going to happen. But they are continuing the negotiations to figure out what the limits are, what they need to do, and things like that. So I think that's a good first step. Getting it started off the right way. So not freezing, not just coming out here and jumping to conclusions and freezing assets. Because if you do that, you freeze Binance US, it's gonna take a hit on the market. So I think with them not freezing the assets for now is a good thing, and we'll have to see. Hopefully, Binance is able to provide them all of the expenses and things that they're looking for, so that the judge can make a clear ruling, and hopefully the negotiations can continue to be good, prosperous, I guess you could say, successful. So we'll have to continue. We will definitely continue keeping our ear to the ground. But I don't know if I want to listen. I haven't listened to this, so I need to listen to it before I play it on here. But here's a little video. I'm over on CoinDesk, as you can see at the top. But at the moment, U.S. judge rebuffs SEC request for Binance U.S. assets for asset freeze for now. So I think that's a good thing. Let me know what y'all think of that. But yeah, that is a good sign for Binance US and all of Binance US investors who do have assets on the platform. So we will have to see how that goes, and hopefully that plays out. And I think it will play out in our favor. I hope. Hopefully, Binance is able to provide all of the information, all the documentation that they're asking for, and the judge is satisfied with that, so that we can move forward and hopefully not have any freezes and not freeze any assets on the Binance US. Because if you do that, I think we're going to have some pretty downward pressure when you see that if they do freeze. But I do know that a lot of traction has been coming over here with I don't know if it's still trending, but it was Fire Gary Gensler was like a massive tweet. It was trending for a lot of the day. There it is. I type in hashtag fire and it pops up right there. So quite a few tweets coming out about that, and so yeah, I definitely, without getting too political, I definitely think that we could go for a new one, and we'd be doing good. I think this is the video. This is the video I was talking about a while ago. I'm not sharing my screen. As always, I'm over here talking and not sharing my screen. But this video right here is hilarious to me. This one is funny to me. So we'll play it.
Today we welcome the testimony of Gary Gensler, Chair of the Securities Exchange Commission. I'm asking you a specific question. Is Ether a commodity or a security?
And again, it depends on the facts and the law. And
I'm asking you a very simple question about the second largest digital asset.
Congress has said that there's one agency, the Securities and Exchange Commission, under this committee.
And you won't answer my question, and you're the head of that agency.
What about Ethereum? Is Ethereum now a security?
We had this.
I heard your exchange. They've been in place since 2015. You say in your statements that there's clarity in the market and the rules are clear. Just come on in. You can't even answer the question.
Did you, the SEC, perform any of that cost-benefit analysis internally?
So the SEC looked at, I think, over 6,000 public registration
So that's a yes?
statements.
I would like to see those documents provided immediately. Are you willing to do that then?
I'm a firm believer in congressional oversight. I know that I'm not.
Sounds like we now have an understanding that you're going to actually send us your analysis.
So I know that this.
Yes or no?
Well, I know that our staffs are working with.
We have a minute. Yes or no?
And I believe in congressional oversight, and I know.
Okay.
the staffs
All
are
right.
working.
Moving on.
You've shortcut a lot of the Administrative Procedures Act. It appears that what you're wanting to do is hurry things along before Congress can have its due oversight.
And you as an agency have chosen to stonewall, obfuscate, and not do your job.
There's a lack
Obfuscate.
of clarity here in the
It's a good word.
marketplace. Can you at least agree to that?
I think that the clarity is there. The law is clear.
All right.
I think that's absolutely hilarious. I love watching that and going back and watching that video. It is hilarious to me because he is the head of the SEC. He's the chairman of the SEC, yet he can't answer any of the questions that Congress had for him, which I think is pretty. I mean, it's sad, But I think it's funny how the congressmen in that video were just all over him. And definitely this that oh man, I just clicked the wrong button. But the hashtag Gensler resign was trending for a while as well. So he has definitely been getting a lot of backlash. And I think kind of rightfully so, as he gives zero clear answer. He says there's there's a clear understanding, but he can't answer any questions at all. So hopefully Gary Gensler was able to send over the analysis that the SEC did internally, and hopefully we get some answers there. But on a serious note, I really do think we need the regulation. We need regulation for crypto, so that we have a clear understanding of what exchanges can do and what they can't do, what crypto can do and what cryptos can't do. Because right now there is zero clear line in the United States as to what the SEC sees or deems accurate, or what exchanges can do. You let them know, hey, you can do A, B, C, and D. You can't do 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, if they're out of those lines, then they have to follow. There should be some legal ramifications. But as long as they're inside the guidelines and inside the restrictions and regulations, hey, let's move on. Let's keep it going. I don't think that. I think that crypto is going to be such a big part of, the United States, economic situation, that it needs to happen. It needs to happen pretty quickly. Otherwise, you're going to see things like Binance US go away. You're going to see Coinbase leave the United States. And I don't think the United States wants that. I don't think our economy wants that, because I do think that crypto is not going anywhere. Crypto is going to be okay with or without the United States, even though it is a major market, if not the biggest market. So if we could get some understanding, some clear guidelines and rules as to what they can and can't do, I think that'll really, really help out and help us out on the situation. But it is definitely, it really has been kind of the topic, over the last week, 2 weeks, when they started making the announcements of the lawsuits and things like that. So, and the markets have reacted. Bitcoin is down to, the 25,000s. Ethereum's down to 1,700. You got, BNB I think it got down to like the 220s. So it definitely needs to happen. We need that regulation. We need to get out of the wild, wild west. And that way institutional money and institutional investors can come in and have confidence in the fact that, their assets aren't going to get frozen, or they're not going to get hit with legal ramifications because of something. But we shall see. We shall see what all goes down there. Hopefully we get answers quickly, and hopefully we can get past that in a timely manner. Otherwise, it's going to be a long journey. Long journey, for sure. But let's get over here into some Grove news. We do have our Twitter space tonight, which is going to be a banger. Our first Megaspace, our first weekly Grove space that we have. We're kind of consolidating, going. We had spaces like every day with small views. Now we're going to have one Megaspace and bring in a little freshness to the Twitter spaces. So I am extremely excited about that. And that's going down tonight. 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. That space is going to have an announcement. It's already, I got confirmation. It's going down. I got an announcement to make for y'all. I hope y'all are ready. I hope y'all are ready for this one, because I actually got one for you tonight. Going to be a lot of fun. But yeah, big time announcement tonight. I know a lot of the community will be very, very, very excited about. I myself am very excited about. So we got that announcement coming out tonight. Then we got John G is going to be joining us for a little while to hang out with us and kind of just, hang out and talk. Hang out and talk for a little while. Who knows what he's going to have to say? But it's going to be a good time. Anytime we get John G in a Twitter space, I'm excited for that. So he'll be there for a little while. He probably won't be there for the entire space, but he'll stop in for a couple minutes, hang out with us, and then so yeah, we're gonna have some fun tonight over there. And we got a little giveaway. We got a little giveaway. 1,000 GRV. I don't know if y'all can hear me, but 1,000. 1,000 GRV giveaway tonight. Going to be fun. Going to be fun as well. So going to have some fun over there tonight. And again, that is I'll pull up the little banner here we got going. My mic muted on me. My mic muted on me. My mic muted. I love that how that happens when I go to Twitter. It's so fun. Yeah, Shotgun in the building. What's good, brother? How you doing? How you doing? What is good, brother? But Megaspace tonight, starting off our new schedule of every Wednesday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. It's recorded, so I know it's late for some of y'all. So if you're unable to tune in, don't worry. It will be recorded. As always. So you can tune into that either during or you can check out the recording afterwards. But yeah, our new Megaspace, our new weekly Megaspace coming in every Wednesday. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have some reoccurring segments, not just reading tweets at the top and getting into conversation. We're going to actually have some kind of a structure to it. It's going to be fun. I really am excited for it. I'm excited to see how well this goes, and hopefully we can have a good turnout over there. There's going to be, like I said, going to be a major announcement made tonight. I'm already ready. I've already got the confirmation. I'm excited for it. So tune in tonight over there on Twitter, 8:30 Eastern time. Here is the link. I'll actually copy this link. Copy link, and I'll actually put it into chat. Boom. There you go. And I'll actually put that into the description. Let me see if I can do that. YouTube. Megaspace. Let's go Twitter Megaspace. I like Twitter Megaspace. Twitter Megaspace link. We'll paste that. Boom. And then we'll save. Boom. So there we go. I got that. Actually, I needed to do that here. This is what I needed to do. Put it in the wrong place, Justin. Good job. There it goes. There we go. But yeah, so tonight going to be a lot of fun. We are going to have some fun over there tonight with the Twitter space going live 8:30 Eastern time, 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. So Twitter space tonight. That's what we got going on. We'll have some updates. We'll hear from the main man himself, John G. See what all he's got for us. I have a feeling there's going to be some pretty solid talking points. Probably going to talk a lot about GrowVex. because that is so close to coming out and being live. But John G did put out a tweet earlier. And here it is. As the number of tokens launching on our blockchain or using GRV as liquidity provisions increases, so too does our total value locked. Since we already have one of the smallest circulating supplies in the crypto world, this formula is a formula for success. Stay tuned to our upcoming projects and release of utilities. Absolutely. So the more projects that we have come on and use for, whether it be liquidity or things like that, lock liquidity. That's a good thing, which means that Grove is going to have locked coins, and we already don't have a lot. So pretty good. Pretty good. I'm definitely excited about that. We'll probably have some more conversation about that. Maybe hear some new news. Maybe we got some new projects. Maybe we can talk about tonight. Talk about projects that are listing. We got QXC that's listing. I think Alpha X is still in pre-sale at the moment, and so things like that. So we got some cool things. We got Incinerate BSC. I think they had their first little tournament going on. So projects are doing really well. That have listed on the Grove blockchain or the Grove swap or something like that. So very, very excited about that. Shotgun says, you can just whisper the upcoming announcement to us right now if you'd like. Okay. So there you go. There you go. If you heard that, you're in there, baby. If you heard that, you're in there. Just know. Just know. But I really hope I was muted. But yeah, I'm really am excited for tonight. I don't know if y'all can tell. I really am excited. It's going to be a lot of fun having that. Not only are we going to have the Megaspace. Yeah, that's why I moved my mouth. That way you couldn't read what I was saying. But yeah, it's going to be a good night. We're going to have some fun over there. And I think y'all are going to be pretty excited about the announcement. I really do think y'all be excited for the announcement tonight. Going to be a good one. We got, especially anytime you got John G in a Twitter space, yeah, it's a good time. And then you throw in 1,000 GRV giveaway on top of that, man, definitely can't complain. And it's going to be a good time. So, but yeah. So a lot of news. We'll definitely have some good conversations tonight. And probably have a little more updates on what we got coming up, what we've been going through, what we have been doing, and stuff like that. And then we might have the beginning of some reoccurring segments in our weekly space. So that is on the docket for this evening. I cannot wait. But we are going to keep today short. As we started early. I do need to get out of here pretty soon. So I got to go get ready. I got a funeral to go to. But we'll definitely have some fun tonight once we get into that Twitter space. Have some fun over there. And yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for the announcement. I'm excited that I get to break the announcement. It'll be breaking news. Brought to you by JustAman on the Grove Live Megaspace. I had to think of what the new space was called. It's called Grove Live, which will be weekly every Wednesday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. And so we may make adjustments to the time frame, seeing how just depending on how it is, but it will be every Wednesday, and we will have one little big space every week. So it's going down for real. But yeah. What else? Y'all got anything else y'all heard? Any news out there that I haven't talked about today? Anything new before we do get out of here? Let me jump over here to CoinDesk, see if I missed anything. See if they got anything new coming out outside of what we talked about earlier with the judge saying, "Nah, you're good. You can continue working and not freezing assets," which is a good thing. So we'll jump in here on this one. Man, I hate how CoinDesk has like this full page of ad that I can't see what I want to see. Here we go. But yeah, it does say they're talking about Bitcoin market skews bearish as analysts anticipate hawkish height rate pause. So we'll have to see what happens with that. We haven't talked about we really haven't talked about the Fed meetings or any of the interest rates and things like that. So we'll have to find out. Let's see, the federal. Let's see, set their announcement. I think that is I think that's today actually, Wednesday at 2 p.m. Eastern time. So we got a little got just a few minutes, but we'll have to see how that plays out and how the markets react to that. As we really haven't talked a lot about what the Fed is doing, what interest rates are looking like, some things like that. So tomorrow we'll come back. We'll have probably a good understanding of what's going down and how the market's going to react. So we'll break into that tomorrow, see how that goes. And we'll hang out tomorrow. Faux show. But y'all, I do need to get out of here today. So we're going to wrap this one up. Keep it a little shorter. I do apologize for that. But after today, we should be back to normal schedule, Monday through Friday. I don't have anything planned to keep us from going. But as you know, life happens, and there are unforeseen events that happen. So we'll keep playing it by ear, but we should be back to normal after today. But I do need to jump out of here. So we are going to wrap it up right here. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Y'all are the best. Y'all always show up, show love, and show support. The best. Simply the best. But yeah, we're going to wrap it up. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Thank y'all for always being here. Man, two things. Attitude and effort. Only thing in the world you can control, attitude and effort. Stay positive. Give 110% in everything y'all do. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. We'll see y'all next time. Tell somebody you love them today. You never know. It may change their day, their week, their month, or even their year. Hug your family. You never know. Time's not guaranteed. Life's not guaranteed. So love on your loved ones. Tell somebody you love them. Call somebody just to say hi. You never know. Might make their day. Love y'all. We'll see y'all tomorrow. I'm out of here. I'm JustAman. Actually, we'll see y'all tonight over on Twitter, 8:30 p.m. Eastern time for the Megaspace. Then we'll see y'all tomorrow right back here on the Midday Mix-Up. Normal timing, 2 p.m. Eastern time. Until then, I'm JustAman. Peace.